Hello and welcome. In this video, let us solve a linear inequality with two variables. For example, here is 2x plus 3y is less than 6. There are two steps to solving a linear inequality. First, we replace the inequality symbol with equal sign and we sketch the graph. There are a few ways to sketch the graph. One of them is to solve the original equation for the y and use slope-intercept. Another way is to use intersect method. Let's use the intersect method in this video for practice. To find the y-intercept, we make x equal 0. And if x happens to be 0, right here, the 2 times 0 will go away, and all we need to find is what y times 3 makes 6. Of course, that answer is 2. So let's put the 2 in for the y-intercept. And on our graph, this point is right here. Now let's find the x-intercept. To find the x-intercept, we make the y number 0, and if y happens to be 0, that makes 2x equals 6. So, of course, x would happen to be 3. So let's put that in for our answer and on the graph. Now we need to connect these two dots. Because we don't have an equation, we have inequality. There are two ways to connect these two dots. One of them is we can use solid line. We use a solid line if our original inequality had equal sign. When it has equal sign, that means all the points on the line are actually included in our solution. So that's why the line is solid, because it's part of the answer. If the original inequality does not have an equal sign, that means that the points on the line are not actually part of the answer. The line itself then is dotted to show that that line is not part of the solution. It simply divides the region into two parts. In our original inequality, we do have an equal sign right here. Sorry, we do not have an equal sign. So we would connect our two dots with the dotted line. So it will look something like this. Dotted line goes through our 2 points. Now, this dotted line has divided our graph into 2 parts, below and above. We need to decide which region actually has our answers. To do this, we do the second part of this process, and that is, we test a point. And what we do is we choose any point that is not on the line, and we plug it into the original inequality to see if it's true or false. If the point happens to make the inequality true, then we shade the side where the point is. If the inequality happens to be false, then that means that every single point in that region is not part of the answer, which means all the points on the other side are the actual solutions, so we shade the other side. So let's complete the answer and shade one of the sides. So here's our graph once again. Let's write our inequality and we will choose a test point. So the inequality is 2x plus 3y less than 6. We're choosing any point not on this line. So anything would actually work. One of the easiest points to use is the origin 0, 0, because of course anytime we plug in 0 into anything, that wipes it out. So it makes it easier to work with. So let's use the 0, 0 as our test point. So this is our test point, and it is 0, 0, which means plug in 0 for the x, 0 for the y. Here it is, and that zeroes out the entire left side, which gives us 0 less than 6. Is that true or false? Yes, it's true. So if it is true, then all the points on the same side of our test point will also be true. So this point is true, this true, 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 all of that, all of these points are true. So what we do then is we shade the side where the point is, like so. And this is the final answer to our inequality. Now, if we wish to look at it on a calculator, we can do so. And let's try it right now. So with the calculator, we need to first solve our equation for the y, because that's the only way we would be able to graph it. So here is our equation. Let's solve it for the y. To do this, we need to undo 2x, and we do it by canceling, by minusing 2x from both sides. That makes 3y equals to 6 minus 2x. To cancel multiplication by 3, we divide every term by 3, and we can simply divide the right side by 3 like so. So what we have now is y equals 6 minus 2x divided by 3. Let's plug it into the calculator and have a look. Y equals 6 minus 2x, close parentheses, divided by 3. Now we need to change our equation into the inequality, and there are two choices, and we find those choices by going all the way to the left and pressing enter. So when we press the arrow down, we can change the line into something else, and the triangle up means greater than, and if we press the arrow again, we get triangle down, which is less than. We actually have less than, so we press enter to make the choice, enter again. Now let's make the picture. So here is the calculator version of the answer, and here on the other side is our version of the answer, and they look exactly the same. So if we wanted to check the points, we can also go to second table and find our intersects 0, 2, here they are, 0, 2, and 3, 0. So the line we just saw went through exactly the same points as our picture on that we made by hand, which confirms that the two are exactly the same. So this is how to solve a linear inequality with two unknowns. If you have any questions on this material, please let me know. If you have some of your own questions you would like to see discussed, also let me know. Thank you for your time. Look forward to hearing from you.